Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, if you've been paying attention to what's happening around the NFC East, you know that the landscape is shifting. The Giants, after a rebuilding phase that saw flashes of promise but also some inconsistency, are once again positioning themselves as serious contenders. The offseason isn't just about drafting rookies or signing big-name free agents. It's about strategic moves that could define the next few seasons. And right now, there's a buzz in the air. The Giants are reportedly eyeing a familiar face, a player who's already made a name for himself in the league, and that's a significant development for the team and the fan base alike. This player, a wide receiver who has previously worn the Bills' jersey, is currently a free agent, and the Giants are exploring the possibility of bringing him into the fold. To say that this would be a game-changer is an understatement. This isn't just about adding another receiver. It's about injecting experience, explosive playmaking ability, and a proven track record of success into a Giants offense that's been searching for consistency and big play threats. For the fans, this is the kind of move that sparks excitement because it signals that the team's front office is serious about competing at the highest level. Let's talk a little about this player's background because it's pretty impressive. He's a guy who's flashed brilliance on the field, capable of making those jaw-dropping catches that turn a game around. His ability to create separation, find soft spots in zone defenses, and turn short passes into big gains has been a hallmark of his career. While he's had his ups and downs, his talent is undeniable. Remember, in the NFL, sometimes it's about finding the right fit, the right system, and a team where he can thrive again. And that's where the Giants come into the picture. They're looking at his tape, analyzing his recent performances, and considering how well he could fit into their offensive scheme. In recent seasons, the Giants have been working on building a more balanced and dynamic attack. With Daniel Jones taking steps forward as a quarterback, the team has shown flashes of offensive potential. But what's been missing is that extra spark, someone who can step up and make the tough catches, extend drives, and create mismatches. The addition of a receiver with his skill set could be just what the Giants need to push over the top. It's not just about adding a player, it's about adding a piece that complements the existing roster, elevates the offense, and gives defenses another headache to deal with. Now, it's important to remember that this is still in the evaluation stage. The Giants' front office and coaching staff are doing their due diligence. They're considering his current physical condition, his willingness to buy into the team's culture, and how well he can integrate with the existing wide receiver core. The Giants have made some smart moves in recent years, focusing on building a roster that's versatile and tough, and bringing in a veteran receiver who knows how to produce could be a strategic masterstroke. It's about balancing experience with youth, and this player in his prime years could provide leadership and production. And let's not forget what this kind of signing means for the locker room and the fans. The Giants have been patient, rebuilding from the ground up, and now they're looking to take that next step. Bringing in a veteran who has been through the battles, who has faced high-pressure situations, and who has a history of making big plays adds a layer of confidence and excitement. For the fans, it's about hope. They want to see their team make bold moves, and this potential signing is exactly that. It signals that the Giants are serious about contending and that they're willing to do what it takes to improve their chances in a highly competitive NFC. Of course, there's always some uncertainty with free agency. Will this player accept a deal that fits the team's salary cap situation? Will he be motivated to join a franchise that's on the rise? These are questions that only time will answer. But the mere fact that the Giants are exploring this possibility indicates that they see real value in his talent and believe he could be an integral part of their plans moving forward. Now, shifting gears a little, let's take a quick look at how the Giants' roster has been shaping up this offseason. The team has invested heavily in their defense, with key signings and draft picks aimed at creating a more formidable unit. Players like Dexter Lawrence and Kayvon Thibodeaux are emerging as cornerstones on defense, and the secondary has shown flashes of brilliance. But the offense, while promising, still needs that extra push. Wide receivers like Darius Slayton, Isaiah Hodgins, and the emerging Wan'Dale Robinson have shown signs of potential, but consistency has been an issue. Adding a veteran receiver with proven production could be the missing piece that takes the offense to another level. Looking at the bigger picture, the NFC East is shaping up to be one of the most competitive divisions in the league. The Eagles, Cowboys, and Commanders all have their strengths, but the Giants are not just content to be spectators, they want to be contenders. A strategic move like signing this free agent wide receiver could give them the edge they need to beat division rivals and make a serious push into the playoffs. Remember, in the NFL, it's often those little differences, those game-changing plays that decide who advances and who falls short. As we approach the start of training camp and preseason, the buzz around the Giants' locker room is palpable. Players are eager to see how this potential addition could gel with the team. Coaches are analyzing tape, weighing their options, and preparing to make the best decision for the team's future. The fan base is eagerly awaiting updates, speculating on whether this move will happen. It's that feeling of anticipation, of hope, that keeps the passion alive among Giants supporters everywhere. And speaking of the fan base, I've seen many of you sharing your opinions on social media, expressing your excitement or skepticism about this potential signing. That's the beauty of being a Giants fan. You're always engaged, always passionate, always ready to support your team through thick and thin. The hope is that this move, if it materializes, will bring not just improved stats, but also a renewed sense of confidence and identity for the team. It's about building a roster that can compete not just in the regular season, but deep into the playoffs. Now, it's worth mentioning that the Giants have a history of making shrewd moves in free agency. They've brought in players who have gone on to become leaders on and off the field. Whether it's proven veterans or young talents, the Giants' front office has shown a willingness to take calculated risks to improve the roster. This potential signing fits right into that mold. It's about adding value, experience, and a hunger to win. The coaching staff will have to work quickly to integrate him into their system, but if they do, the upside could be enormous. What excites me most about this situation is the possibility of seeing a player who's been in the league long enough to understand what it takes to succeed at the highest level. He's faced adversity, come back from injuries, and played in some high-stakes games. That kind of experience is invaluable, especially for a team like the Giants, which is looking to establish a new identity and climb back into serious playoff contention. The veteran presence could serve as a catalyst for younger players, pushing them to elevate their game and embrace the team's championship aspirations. Of course, the offseason isn't just about signing players, it's also about team chemistry and culture. The Giants have been working hard to build a locker room that's unified, resilient, and hungry. Adding a player with a winning mentality could help solidify that culture. It's about setting the tone both on and off the field and creating an environment where everyone is committed to the team's goals. If this player joins, he'll be expected to contribute not just with his talent, but also with his leadership and work ethic. As we look ahead, the NFL calendar is packed with excitement. The draft, free agency, offseason workouts, each step is a piece of the puzzle. The Giants' front office, coaching staff, and players are all aligned with the same goal: to improve, to compete, and to bring a Super Bowl championship back to the Big Apple. This potential signing could be a pivotal moment in that journey, a move that could spark a new chapter of success for the franchise. In the end, the story of the Giants this offseason is still unfolding. There's a lot of hope, speculation, and anticipation, but what's clear is that the team is serious about making moves that matter. This free agent wide receiver, if signed, could be the spark that ignites their offense and energizes the entire organization. It's an exciting time to be a Giants fan because whether this deal happens or not, the team's commitment to winning is evident. They're not settling for mediocrity, they're aiming high, and that's what makes supporting this team so special. So for all of you watching, keep your eyes peeled because the next few weeks are going to be crucial. The offseason is where dreams are built, and the Giants are definitely in the mix. Whether it's this wide receiver or another move, one thing is for sure: the passion and hope that define New York Giants fans are alive and thriving. The journey to another Super Bowl is ongoing, and every move, every signing, every game is a step closer to that ultimate goal. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's continue to support our Giants through thick and thin. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Now I want to hear from you Giants fans. What do you think about this potential signing? Do you believe it could be the move that propels the team into serious championship contention? Or do you think the team should focus elsewhere? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion matters so much, not just to us, but to the entire Giants community. Your insights and predictions help shape the conversation and keep the passion alive. And don't forget, I'll be back very soon with more updates, analysis, and inside scoop on everything related to the Giants. So make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned for all the latest news. The offseason is just getting started and the best is yet to come. Let's keep the energy high, and as always, let's go Giants.